your birthday comes. Do you still want to do this dancing thing? Like, you're in your 30s already. Like, you can't do this forever. Like, yes, I can. You know what I mean? B-Boy Omen. Real name Anthony Cabrera, but also known as B-Boy Omen. I've been dancing for about 20 years. Basically, I was always interested in it as a kid, you know, growing up in the 90s. You know, and I'm looking at dudes doing weird steps and like rolling around and spinning, and I'm like, wow, that's old. Well, I mean, I'm 34 right now. I've been breaking since, I don't know, forever. But the best thing that I got out of this right now, I'm still getting it now. You know, just the satisfaction of like, I'm still moving, I'm still alive. You know, like there's so many of my peoples, of my dudes that I grew up with, you know, that are lost or, you know, they're overweight, they're depressed, you know what I mean? Like they don't have an outlet. They don't have an artistic outlet to like, and I wish I can like give this to them so they can move and shake and, you know, use it for something so they can brighten their lives, you know what I'm saying? I compete internationally and nationally. I do several jobs because I want to live the lifestyle that I lead as far as an artist and just want to do what I want to do, you know? But whenever, since I've been in the scene for a while, whenever there's an opportunity for me to just kind of like build and go to a practice or something like that, let's say like of younger guys that want to get into the culture and the scene, they want to do the competitive circuit and all that stuff. You know, well, I'll go to the practice and I'll just, you know, share some of my insight and my experience.
Get your leg to go under you. You know, you want this side to be on the floor. To be on the floor, just like this.
In the beginning, when I started doing like the show business stuff, like I auditioned for this Broadway show. It was called Break, the Urban Funk Spectacular. And it was on Broadway for a while, then it went off Broadway, and I went on tour off Broadway, right? But then I wasn't getting as, you know, booked as I thought I was gonna get, you know what I mean? And the money was just short, you know, and it was just a struggle every month. Like, I was paying $600 rent, and I was having a hard time with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like ridiculous, and that's, you know, put things in perspective, you know what I mean? I had no car, the income was low, and it was just like, you know, I had $20 to my name. I would go and buy like 15 chicken patties, you know, and like bread, and that's what I would survive on for like the month, you know what I mean? And just struggling and just hustling and taking buses and all this, you know, like that puts a lot of things in perspective. I had a very bad injury a while back, actually. I pulled my groin so bad that I had internal bleeding inside my leg, and the bleeding was going all the way down my knee. And you could see the different discoloration. What do? You go to the hospital, they say you need a surgery. I'm a young guy, I'm traveling, doing shows, right? So it's like, okay, cool. I don't have that money to do the surgery. So what am I gonna do? Oh, you can self-heal it. It's gonna take you 18 months. Now the struggle begins. Now you're contracted to do all these performances for this amount of time, and you have an injury. What are you gonna do? You know, you either go through it and survive, or you quit. And I just went through it, and when that happened, I self-rehabilitated myself, and you know, I haven't, you know, thank God I haven't pulled it. 2006, this event called, I think, Winner Takes All. It was the first event in New York that it was a one-on-one, and it was $1,000 cash prize. And at this time, there was these top dancers from Korea that they were on a Broadway show, and they came to New York to perform the show, and they were able to go to that event. There was a one-on-one, so it was like the top dancers, right? So I get there, and I'm going through the brackets, right? I'm just winning. At the end of the whole thing, I'm going up against a dancer that's like totally famous. I'm talking about world-known guy, right? His name is B-Boy Ducky from Drifter's crew, and we went 4 rounds in the finals. Like, we went 4 rounds against each other, and I ended up winning. Yeah, I mean, the Red Bull BC1 2012 Cypher, I can say that was, it was, you know, I went to the first round, okay, cool. It was 3 rounds per battle, so I go out 3 times. The finals is like another 4 rounds, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just, it's crazy. You know, the nerves are there or whatever, but, you know, once you're in there, you just gotta focus on what you're doing, you know? Like, you just push through. Like, finish it. Once you finish it, see the results. I ended up winning, got the belt. I wanna be the best that I can be in everything that I do.